Hello, this is Adrienne Monroe with Mo Cali Niger TV, and today we are in Gardena, California at P&J African Caribbean Products Market, and we are going to talk to a few of our Nigerian family that's coming through here. Gardena, California houses a lot of Nigerians, and today we will get their input on the upcoming 2019 elections. We also would like to know what they see for the future of Nigeria. Hi, I'm Adrienne. What's your name?
My name is Ifeanyi Vincent Ijunwa.
Okay, and you're from Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm a Nigerian, but I base here in California, U.S.A.
Okay.
Yeah. The present situation of Nigeria right now, the election is coming up. We pray for God intervention. We don't want to lose any more life as it is right now, because so many life has been gone in the present President Muhammadu Buhari regime. So many life has been lost. Herdsmen, Boko Haram, so many things has occurred in the respect of killing. Right now, we pray that God should intervene as the election is coming on. So I pray for the progress of the country where we came from, because we all are here hustling and struggling. And we pray for God to guide the election and be, among God those who is making any move for Nigeria to move forward. I also thank one of the Nigerian man called something Gardena. The man is a nice man. He speaks good about the nation. But right now, as it stands, the election has been rigged by the current president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, based on what's going on the way we are seeing things on the news and social media. The election has been rigged. Buhari and Atiku, China people say same. Two of them are same. But I think as things is going now, Atiku will be the best to rescue Nigeria from the hands of Buhari. That's my number one opinion. Okay. If you can have Atiku to rescue Nigeria from the hands of Buhari, it will be fine for us. Then from there we can move. Then from there we can try to move to another stage of letting the youth take over the country. You know what I mean? They cannot take over the country and make Nigeria a great nation, because Atiku and Buhari cannot make that country a great nation like America. America is something else that you sit down, you ask yourself questions. In the next 200-300 years, it will be difficult to Nigeria to be where America is today. That's what I want to say for now. So I pray for the progress and peace of that nation.
And what do you want for the future of Nigeria with the youths? And would you like to see more youths in office and taking over, a younger generation coming in?
Yeah, I would like the younger generation to take over the country, because the country is made for the situation of the country now is based and makes for the youth. The youth needs to move on with the country. The country now, the elderly 70, 60, 80 years, they don't know what's going on. Right now, we need an age limit of 40, 45 to 50 to take over that country. All these old people should go to their house and back off. We are tired of them, because the way they are leading us, the way they are pushing us around, they don't know what's going on. What's going on here in America, you can look around, what's going on is something you cannot predict. The law must stand for that country to be something else. For that country to achieve the greatness, the law must stand. America, where they are today, they are there because they have laws, and they hope and trust on their laws. If you fail any law here, you see yourself in jail in the next minute. They don't play. But in Nigeria, come on now, you do whatever you like. Nobody cares. You have Godfather up there. He's going to rescue you. You feel me? So what I'm saying, the faith is the country. I pray that Nigeria has the highest place they call men of God, and the highest place that people talk about God. But I pray that God will intervene in that country. God will come down and answer us. Because the cry of the masses on the higher side, the suffering is on the higher side. We hear everything day by day. We have families back there. Any amount of money you make here, you send back home, is solving nothing. Because the problem, the hardship is too much. And we can't have a government whereby we are suffering here to rescue those back home every day. It doesn't make sense. So we pray that God should answer us and heal that land and heal us.
What do you think are the challenges facing this present administration?
Yeah, the challenges facing the present administration now is he is being led by the cabals. Number one challenge he's being led. Buhari if what we voted, they voted him in some time ago. If it is that same Buhari, Nigeria will be a great nation. But those cabals around him, based on I seeing from the wife, nobody's blind. The wife said something last time, it's on everywhere. The world is listening, we all are hearing. We know that the man is being misled. Yeah. That's the number one. That's what I can say, for sure. So we pray that God should open his eye, and make sure that let him go and sit down in his house. That's all I can say. We have Sobore, we have Kinsley. Those guys, if God, for Nigeria to be in the best place, we pray that those guys can take over the country. But I know it's not easy because the cabals won't let them in.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Adrienne. What's your name?
My name is Femi.
Femi, nice to meet you. We want to get a few opinions of everyone that's coming here today and their view with everything that's happening with the political state that they're in right now in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So
I'm following Nigerian news every day.
Okay.
Every second.
And what do you get out of that right now? Like, what do you have to see?
The election is coming up next week. Hopefully, Buhari is gonna win. Because Atiku is a thief. If you look at the lifestyle of Atiku, even from his biography, he said that he built a house for his mom at the age of 17. And he said that it's from a poor family. How did he get the money to build a house for his mom? That's number one.
Right.
Number two, when he was a vice president, he privatized all the NEPA and everything. And up to now, there's nothing to show for it.
Right.
He keep all the money in his pocket and with his cronies. If you listen to his last interview, he said that he's going to enrich all his friends. Then what is going to happen to the 200 million Nigerians? I think it's a thief, period.
Right.
I don't have any. What else do you want to say? Because I think it's a thief, period.
So you want Buhari to win?
Sure, he's going to win.
Okay.
No doubt about that.
Okay. And why? Why do you go for Buhari?
Although there's no angel in this life. Buhari has his own weakness, but if you compare Atiku and Buhari, out of the two evils, we know that Buhari is better than Atiku's. Because up till now, even Buhari said that all over the world, go and look for it. He has no house anywhere except in his town. Look at Atiku. Atiku was a vice president for 8 years. He has university. He has oil company, he has everything. How did he get all this money? Get this money out of Nigerians, out of Nigerian wealth. He's a thief, period.
Okay.
Any other question?
What do you want to see for the future of Nigeria?
What I want to see for the future of Nigeria is I want Nigeria to be a stable country where I can come back and live successfully. Thank God that they say that everything is getting better a little bit. But I went to Nigeria like three months ago. The light is okay. At least I can use the light for 16 hours a day from my stay there. That's okay. And then what else am I gonna say? I just want Nigeria to be a better place to live. That's what I want. For the children, for our future generation, I want Nigeria to be like America, which is impossible.
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible, but that is. I mean, you never know.
America is too much.
Well, I mean, we can say Messiah tomorrow. You never know. Yeah, I know. So,
Okay.
any other question?
That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.